All right, today we are going to be creating our fashion portfolios. I'm going to walk you through all of the steps that you need to do that and hope that this makes it easier. So, you're going to go to your Google Drive and go to New. This is where, and then New folder. This is where you're going to put everything that will be linked in your fashion portfolio site in order to allow me to view everything. So, what you are going to label it is portfolio. Fashion portfolio. Fashion portfolio. So then you'll press create. After you create it, you are going to either right click to pull up this drop down bar, or you can double click inside a fashion portfolio, click this drop down triangle thingy, and press share. After you press share, you are going to want to change the general access from restricted to Northside ISD. This isn't going to allow just anyone to see your stuff, but what this does allow is anyone with the link can view your stuff. So that needs to be on. Also, you need to go up here to add people, and you are going to type in my name, Kim O'Neill. This is my little picture, and this is what you need to find. Once you click share and done, that's all you need to do. Those two things, Northside ISD first, and then share it with me. When you are done, you are going to make sure that you're in your fashion portfolio folder, and you're going to press new again. This time you're going to go all the way down to more and to Google Sites. It says the item will create, share with the same people. That is fine. Create and share. And this will be your fashion portfolio. It doesn't look like anything now, but soon up here at the header, you will have a place where you can create headers using Canva and change the image to that Canva image. But we will talk about that later. So what you're going to do is you're going to highlight right here, and you are going to type your name. So my name is Mrs. O'Neill, and this is my fashion portfolio. Okay. Now, here is where you can change what it looks like. Obviously, this is a title. Then you can change the font. So you pick the font that you like. Oh, whoops. You pick the font that, seriously? And I want it to be bold. And I guess it would help to actually highlight it first. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm going to hate listening to myself later. Here we go. Bold. There it is. So, and then I can move that down and center it. If you would like to make it center, make it off to one side, you can do that as well. These three dots, this little thing is going to be the distance between your lines. So I want to make that a little bit, oh, nope, I wanted to make that smaller. So I can even start messing with it. You can customize your spacing. So instead of 1, it's like 0.5. I'm going to try that. Apply, yes. Now it's closer together. I like that. This is just for now because eventually you'll go into Canva and you are going to make this front page be like the front page of a binder or portfolio if it was actually on paper. Now just everything is going to be showcased in this portfolio year after year as you go through the fashion program. So what I first want you to do is go over here to the right-hand side and see where it says Pages. Go ahead and click on Pages and press this plus button. This is going to bring up like separate folders. So if you had an actual binder, these would be the tabs in that binder. The first one I want you to do is About Me. This is where you will put information about yourself each year. We'll do this at the beginning of every year. Okay. Next, you'll click New Page again, and you will type Career Builder. So if we do anything on Future Friday that has to do with careers, I might say, hey, I want you to go upload that to your portfolio. So then you'd come and upload it to your portfolio. So as you can see, they're starting to come up here. So we have Home, About Me, and Career Builder. Let's keep going. Going to do another new page, and this one is going to be labeled Croquis. Some of you may know what a croquis is, some of you may not, but you will eventually, and that's where all of your pictures of your croquis and your drawings will go. New page again, and this one is sewing projects. So this is where, sewing projects. This is where anything you sew and you create, you're going to take a video of it and pictures of it, and you are going to put it in this folder. And you can see from your freshman year to your senior year, the growth that happened in your sewing projects, how they got more complex. All right, then the last page we are going to do is service projects. So this is, I helped a friend hem their pants. I'm going to take a picture of it. I'm going to write about it, and I'm going to post a picture. Or maybe you helped ROTC put buttons back on their uniforms. Possibly you helped your teacher by creating a curtain that would hang on her door or his door. So that is where service projects are going to go. So ideally, when you go down, you're going to be able to see all of the different service projects you've done since you entered the fashion program. And each one of these will have a different heading. So service project will have a different heading, sewing project, croquis, career builder, about me, and of course your home, which is where you're going to put pictures of yourself or just decorate it in whichever way you want. Now, here's what you are going to do next. All of your portfolio is going to follow a theme, okay? And I'm going to show you a website that's going to help with the ability to mix and match colors and come up with a solid theme that you will carry out throughout your entire portfolio. But before we do that, I want you to go up here to Untitled Site, and I want you to give that a title, and it is just going to be your name, Mrs. O'Neill's Fashion Portfolio. Okay, so the website that you are going to use to kind of decide where you are going to go for this fashion portfolio, what you want it to look like, you are going to go to COOLERS and press enter. You are going to see right here, colors, the super fast color palette generator. You are going to click on that. All right, exit. And then it's going to say sign in over here, not GoPro, but there's going to be say something that says sign in. Sign in with your Google account because you're going to be able to use this for a wide variety of things that we are going to do throughout the fashion program. Now, there are two different ways you can use this. You can just start the generator. Now, this generator is going to just show you a lot of different themes that you can do, or color palettes, sorry, not themes. Hit the space bar to generate random color palettes. Like a color, click on the icon to keep it. Now only best match colors are picked. So you can be like, oh, I like this color, but none of the others. Continue by locking colors. Look how the palette is being created. So it's going to keep generating things that you like and only colors that you like. Next, click the space and click and space, click and space, click and space. Goodness, that confused me. We have to tell you it's easy to get addicted and spend all day long smashing the keyboard. So stop for now. All right, if you already have a color in mind, just select it in the color inspector. Down here, there are specific color codes that go with each color. That's what these are at the very bottom. Have a photo with beautiful nuances, upload it and extract an awesome color palette automatically. So if you see a dress that you really like the colors of, you could take a picture of that dress, upload it, and it's going to pull those exact color matches from that picture, which is so awesome. Are you satisfied with the palette but like it to be a little bit warmer or more saturated? You can easily adjust it with these up here. Now that you are really done, you can export in lots of different formats or just copy the URL and share it. All right. You can save it into your Colors account and get back to it whenever you like across all devices. Your palettes will be available here. One last thing, you can create fantastic collages with your photos and palettes. That's all. All right. So that is one way, and you can just click the space bar and it's going to randomly generate more and more different palettes. So I really like this apricot. I'm going to go ahead and hold it there and see what other color palettes I can generate. Oh my goodness, I love this blue with it. So I'm going to the light sea green. I'm going to lock it into place. And then I'm going to keep clicking the spacebar till there's another color that matches that I like. And this will work with the cool undertones, so you don't have to really think about the color theory as much as you would if you were creating your own. There is another way to do this though, so go and click back on this top part right here. And you are going to explore trending palettes. So there are all of these different trending palettes here. Now you can do saving a palette. You can copy the URL. You can do a quick view. You could have it do full screen. But you are going to look at all of these different palettes and decide which one really speaks to you, which one you really enjoy, you think is going to be a good to encompass your fashion portfolio throughout the time that you're at Harlan. Now we might revisit these every year, but for the most part, this is at least what it's going to be for this year. So, for example, if you really, really like this color palette, what you are going to do is you're going to come get a sticky note from myself, from Miss O'Neill, and you are going to copy onto that sticky note all of the different color codes. So you would write this color code, this one, this one, this one, and this one. When you have that, here is what's awesome. I am getting in touch with Canva to see if Canva can let y'all create your own color palettes. But I have this feature on mine that says brand, and I can create brand kits using specific colors. So if I added a new brand kit, and then I can name it portfolio, then press create. I can go and add color palettes with those exact color codes. So you see how this can be helpful in creating stuff for your portfolio, but more so for businesses in the future. And whenever you decide to start coming up with your business, this is a fabulous way that you can do it. And I'm very excited about it because when you put all of these together, it's actually going to give you a lot of the designs already done. So let me show you a bit what I mean. So if I were to press get started, I am going to just worry about colors. I would click color palette, like add your brand. Oh, here's my original color palette. So I went in and I put in all of these colors from one of these palettes here in colors. So I go back to Canva, I inputted all of these. So watch what happens to all of this Instagram post, the story, the Facebook post, email header, when I click on my original palette. It's automatically going to change the way those look. So it sticks with on-brand colors and makes unique designs for me. And I can even go in and customize. I have a business card already ready. I just need to put in my information now. So it's very, very cool. You have to think of 2 different color palettes you want overall in your fashion, in the time that you're in fashion and design. So the first one is for your portfolio. Your portfolio is just the work that you did in class, okay? The other color palette, which Canva does have some, but I suggest the other way. There's a lot more variety. So you have one for your portfolio. The other one will be for the business that you create, and you'll be actually making business cards and ads and different things for your business. So I would just be able to grab these and use them, and look, there's a portfolio letter literally right there with your on-brand colors. So we are going to have so much fun doing this. If you have any questions, let me know. Feel free to restart this and replay it until you get all of the steps. I want to make sure that it is just right so we know when we get started that everything is linked. One last thing. Don't forget this part. Go to your portfolio, and what I want you to do is share this with me as well. So you are going to go here and share it with Kim O'Neill. All right, guys, that is it. So once you have done all of those things, you've shared 2 different things with me, the folder and your actual portfolio. You've looked at your colors. That is all I have for you. Thank you.